Hello and welcome back, guys. You are gaming with me, Brothgar, and today I've got some more AdVenture capitalist action for you. Look at this. The stadium gates are open. Now get in there and live up your profits. That's what we're going to be doing today. We're going to be playing the new event here, which is Live Up Your Profits. I have 6 days, 9 hours, and 6 minutes to complete this bad boy. I've heard some early signs that this is going to be a little bit slow from you guys, but we're going to have to just see how that all works out. We can hear the sound here, the music. Sounds pretty good, pretty epic. I like it. Alrighty, so let's see what we have here for this event. We got some dude doing kind of a dive. Or a belly flop. Alright, let's take a look at the unlocks here. Sports badge or something like that is going to be a 10. We also got LARPing. I love it. I love it. Rock, paper, scissors. Professional. Bare knuckle boxing. It's got a little bear on it. Backyard wrestling. Oh, that's great. It's like a luchadoro guy. Running of the bulls. Competitive eating. MXC. I'm not sure what that one is all about, but the dude's plastered onto a moon. Esports, yeah, represent, which should be in the Olympics sometime here in the future. It should be. It really should be. Hashtag make esports in Olympics. And then everything right there. We get a nice little hat. If we take a look at the gallery, we get a little bit of a badge for unlocking one thing. We'll just get a little earn the sports badge. We'll at least get into the competition with that one. We get a LARPing badge. If we get all the way up to 60 with the running of the bulls. We get the wrestler badge, which seems slightly misplaced because it's on the esports. And then for a grand total of 10 gold and 10 megabucks is going to be our achievements there. So we can get, there's 10 megabucks up for grab and 10 gold up for grab. On top of that, for 55, we also have earn the boxing bear badge, which who knows what it'll give you, but that might be really useful. So let's get on into this and get our first little badge here. Maybe. All we got to do is upgrade one. We also got the profit enhancers. Nice. Every 4 hours, your dose of profit enhancing supplements, quote unquote, can be taken again, boosting your chances to win the top prize. Head to the shop to boost your dosage and maximize your profits. If it's anything like the last couple of shops, that's just going to allow you to get to it faster. The wait time is half and add 1x to its surge, and then you can get 3 for the price of 1 if you want to spend 40 gold. Either of those is going to cost you more gold than what you're going to get out of it, so technically that'd be 10 if you cleared it for just to get the 1 boost. And I'm here for the gold, baby. I'm here for the gold. Alright, first upgrade here. All I have to do is get that to 10. Let's take a look at the event info. In Live Your Profits, you are staging your own international sporting event, featuring amazing oddball sports and the world's best athletes, quote unquote. Your goal is to overtake the profitability of the Olympics to become the new household name in global sports, baby. That's what it's all about. Forget the Olympics. We got the Capital Olympics. Capital, whatever. We're just going to become the most rich people in the Olympics, and that's what it's all about. Because at the end of the day, the Olympics aren't about competition. They're about ad space and making money. I don't know, not really. Which is actually kind of nice that it isn't when you stop to think about it. But then again, they are in all the commercials and everything, which is fine. I mean, it gives the athletes a way to make money on some sports that do generally not make money at all. There we have it. We've got the sports badge. Let's go ahead and put that bad boy on. Here we are with our little boxing gloves. We got a couple of gold trophies in the background. Let's put our boxing gloves on, huh? Or the sports badge. There we go. We've achieved something. What do we have for angel upgrades? Olympians. I like it. I like the theme of this. This is good stuff. When do I get my first manager? Scott Falupa runs belly flopping. Belly flopping should be an Olympic sport. That I would actually find that entertaining. I mean, here we have all these like precision dives, synchronized diving, high dive. Who could belly flop the best? That should definitely be a thing. You could judge them by the girth of the splash or the height of it. So you could have different strategies. Maybe you do a cannonball and maybe that somehow qualifies as a belly flop. I don't know. What happens if you take belly flopping seriously and then judge it accordingly? Interesting. All right, let's unlock some LARPing here. Again, that too should be a competitive sport. Technically we got fencing, but I like LARPing a little bit more. Do they have sabers? I know they have like the little the fencing swords, which are more like just a wire that you kind of touch each other with. Oh, never mind. I guess that's the whole same thing. I always thought this would be like fun to try everyone. Just once in my lifetime. Rock, paper, scissors. Again, what if you took rock, paper, scissors like really seriously? Could you imagine the intensity that they would stare each other down? Like, what are you gonna do? You only got 3 choices. How could you be the best at rock, paper, scissors in the world? Makes you wonder if it's possible, huh? If I can get belly flopping to 100, I'll get 20 times the profit out of it. I'll finally be able to unlock some of this other stuff, which is going a little bit slow. This event seems a little bit different, like we're actually gonna have to build up to the whole esports thing. Unlike some of the other events where you pretty much unlock all your businesses right off the bat, and then you kind of slug through them after that. There we go. Look out below. Profit of belly flopping has gone up by 20x. Take a look at our career. There we go. We get a little golden trophy for the belly flopping. Bill Freedom Shrubbery runs LARPing. Nice. Speaking of which, I kind of want to watch Monty Python and the Holy Search for the Holy Grail all of a sudden. Like, that would be a fun thing to do today. Probably while I'm doing my Crusaders of the Lost Idols event. You know, just because there's generally a large amount of time in between something happening. I like that. Plus, I'm gonna have to clear that event in like 1 day. Because if I don't, Mr. Basie will. And then he'll guarantee win. And I gotta at least put some pressure on him. Actually, it'd be really great to have my video go up beforehand, because he's gonna do a live stream on it. And then to see how that competition's gonna work out. So then he has a time to beat. See if he can beat it. Alrighty, unlocked bare knuckle boxing. This event is gonna take a long time. Woo, buddy. Alright, well, while this is building up here, just a little bit, let's go check out the moon, see how the moon's doing. Ooh, buddy, look at all these investors. Sep Vigidantillion, we're cranking it up to Octo Vigidantillion. Yeah. We also got some huge upgrades waiting to happen. Not a lot left. I don't think that made sense, but we're getting close. We're getting real close. Look at that, Profits Amusement Park is going up by a ton. Whoa. Alright, I'm not going to focus on the moon because I want to have an episode where I clear the moon. Let's check out the Earth, though. We can definitely restart on the Earth. There's no problem on the Earth. That takes forever. A couple of angel upgrades, a couple of business upgrades. All nice. We're only jumping up a few. Quin Trigigatillion. So let's claim that up. We're up to 31. Boom. By the maximum. Still not into the 4,000 lemons right when we start off. Alright, there we go. Got a nice little Earth reset. A couple of more, and I'll be able to get the movie studio to the next level. Yeah, there we go. Skyward Trumps. Speaking of which, did you see that thing where the guy was climbing on the building of Trump Tower? That was pretty entertaining. Kind of felt like Donkey Kong. Like the police are the donkey and everybody else is trying to knock the guy off. Maybe. I didn't see a lot of it, but it was entertaining. Alrighty, looks like we got ourselves another manager here. DeWitt Latote runs rock, paper, scissors. Let's go ahead and take that. Papa Iron Bear runs the bare knuckle boxing. Looks like we got everything running now. Good. Now that we have everything running, I can go ahead and jump on into some of these comments. Alright, so this time I'm going to read the comments from newest first and start at the bottom. There's not as many comments this time, so it's a little bit more tangible. I'll do it this way. Zachary S. Brothgar, if I have been waiting for a couple of weeks to get money on my game, how much do you think I will get? Not much, actually. What happens is it's kind of like a curve. Once you get to a certain point, you're not really making that much more money as opposed to revisiting it every day and upping it. So if you come back every day, you will make far, far more than you will coming back a week later. It's not a good idea to just let your account sit there and make money. I mean, don't get me wrong, and that's what it always does. But you should definitely at least come back to get some upgrades. Rabbit Bloom third. Yeah, yes, we're commenting up. Very first comment right there. I just checked my adventure cap and I have infinite money and stuff. Well, that's actually awesome. I think we were talking about the last time of what happens when you actually go over the maximum amount. I have amazing teeth. Well, thank you. They're not quite as straight as they might look here in the video, but when you're far enough away, I suppose they look good. I actually had braces, I had headgear growing up. I think I had 4 or 5 teeth pulled, at least. Probably more like 6. I even had a skin graft on the top of my mouth taken off to put over the front of my teeth. You name it. I've been through it when it comes for, like, teeth care. Absolutely annoying. But I highly recommend electric toothbrushes. They're great. It's like going to the dentist every day. Who is your favorite YouTuber to watch? Oh, that's quite a question, isn't it? You know what? I always catch there's one group of people that I always catch every time, and it might be kind of a cop-out because they're not quite a YouTuber. They're more like a magazine. But Motor Trend is putting out some really good stuff, and I always catch the guys that are making the videos on Roadkill. I catch a lot of Boogie, like 2298. I catch a lot of him as well. Is he my favorite? Probably not. I also watch a fair bit of like Demolition Ranch. As far as like another gaming YouTuber, Mr. Fruit comes to mind. I don't really have a favorite. I skip around so much though. I mean, I'll see 5 videos in a row that aren't from anybody that I've regularly follow. I tend to go on topics. It's different when you actually make videos on YouTube all the time. You tend not to watch as much. Hello, Chandelier Smith. Hi, you're a nice YouTuber. Thanks. What's up, Zach? Alright, looks like we got an upgrade in the background. Let's go ahead and get some of this backyard wrestling. Let's get that going. Ooh, 7,000 bucks. Looks like we can also upgrade LARPing. Want to make sure we get that to the next level. Ooh, maybe. Ooh, 120, never mind. It's pretty close. One more, come on, LARPing. Come on, you can do it. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Yeah! Private LARPing times 111. Styrofoam swordsman, is that what I saw right there? Yes, we got ourselves another little golden trophy. Upgrades, belly flopping profits times 4, I'll take that. The rock, paper, scissors is gonna upgrade at 60. And it's not gonna tell me what I'm gonna get out of it. Lem says, I'm breaking through the slow point on the moon. Early to mid trigodatillions right there. And I'm also catching up to you on Earth. P.S. If you say my name in as you read comments in episode 107, it's 2798, not 2798. Well, I don't see a space there, Mr. Lem. Nor do we see a space there. That's fine, though. 2798. Woohoo! I finally got ahead of you, says Samuel right there. Finished the moon. Good job, sir. How long did it take you to actually get past me? I've been playing this game for a while, but I've been playing it extremely slow. Oh, buddy. Rock, paper, scissors going up to the next level times 33. Good old rock. Ooh, and we get the LARPing profits times 4. Eventually here, we're going to click that profit enhancers. We're going to take some steroids here and improve our performance. But I want to get a little bit further yet. Hi, Brothgar. If you look at my channel, it shows my subscriptions, and you are one of my only subscriptions. This is Chimander Chris right here. Look at that. Hey, look, it's Brothgar. Hey, that's me. And you're also subscribed to the Gaming Theorist, or the Game Theorist. Not gaming. That guy's pretty cool, too. I like those videos. As you can tell, I'm subscribed to him as well. Love your videos. Keep it up. Thank you so much, Victor. Looks like we have some more upgrades here, so let's go ahead and hit those up. Violent Guacamole runs backyard wrestling. Thank you. Can the Bears get to the next level? No, not quite. Cut it out. Rock, paper, scissors, profit times 4. Once we get $2,375,000. I was really curious on how bad the audio was. Thanks for showing us. No problem. This is Mr. Unfrugal. Yes. Kid is absolutely right. My first was probably the giant lasers. I said some stuff wrong in that last video. So Mr. Unfrugal here was apparently a swimmer, therefore prefers the Summer Olympics. Like to be there someday. That'd be pretty cool. I actually went to the Olympics complex that they had when they hosted it in Atlanta a long time ago. I was down there for a first robotics competition. Actually went down there twice for the first robotics. And the last time I was the captain of the team. And they finished 3rd in the nation. How about that? It was pretty awesome. I think at the time there's right around 2,500, maybe 3 at best teams. Although it's gone up from then, quite a bit from there. That was 10 years ago though, when I was in high school. But it's really cool to have those Olympic facilities. I mean, they only get used for 2 weeks, which is crazy that they do all that construction for like a 2-week competition. But once it remains, I mean, it's really cool that they can host like awesome events like we were able to once that's done. Your videos are really good. Thank you so much, Popeye Toto. The problem with the flux capacitor is that it's only on one planet. The suit is for all planets. Yeah, that's why the suits are better off if you have many planets, which is probably why I'm going to get a suit, because hopefully they will eventually add some more planets to this game. It just depends on what my priority is. Yep, it's absolutely coming to the PlayStation 4. Mr. Z Joker. Hopefully the event is working for you, Archie GC. LMG Gamers, the best, is going into the 7th grade tomorrow. That would be junior high in my country. which is a separate facility. You have elementary, junior high, high school, and they're usually separate buildings depending on where you live. In my area, they're all separate buildings. Some places, though, have them all on one complex. I don't really know how private schools work. It's all kind of different depending on what they do. But enjoy it. It's an interesting year. I got nostalgic because I started watching the Adventure Capitalist series again, says Logan. Yeah, this music is totally nostalgic too. It's like perfect for it. And yes, the red suit was from the Valentine's event. I got that wrong too. Did I play sports when I was a kid? Asks Micaiah Moat. Yes, I did. I was a long distance runner. I also did track and field a little bit, but I was primarily a long distance runner. So I would run cross country from 7th grade, 8th grade, 9th, and 10th. So I did it for 4 years. And at that time, that was mostly, all of cross country was a 5K, so 5 kilometers. And the best time I ever ran a 5K was 16 minutes and 26 seconds. That was my fastest 5K, which still wasn't the fastest compared to everybody that was in my division. But I was probably either 3rd or 4th on my team on varsity, and that was a sophomore. We had a really good team, really good team. They went on to compete at the state level. They might even won states the senior year. I'm not 100% sure, but they certainly did well several years in a row. We had a really hot group, but I wasn't terribly passionate about running, so I kind of ended up getting involved in robotics. So if you can call robotics a sport, then that's what I ended up doing for the last 3 years of high school instead of track and field. Oh, and I'd run the mile, was probably my best event for track and field. As you could imagine, long distance. Fastest mile I ever ran was in practice though, and that was 4 minutes and about 50 some seconds. It was under 5 and I was pretty excited about that. It was really hard to run under 5 minutes though. Yes, Sarah, I did actually dab. What up? And I'll do it again. All right, this event is, it's barely moving back there. Come on, guys. Ooh, this one's gonna take a long time. Finished Mars today. Congratulations, David. Brothgar, you're awesome. Thanks, John. Please do more Clash Royale. I've actually been doing pretty well here in Clash Royale recently with a couple of different decks. I'm gonna admit the Royal Giant. I started playing a Royal Giant deck, and that thing's just so OP. I feel dirty, but I'm doing well. Beating people with level 10 cards, level 11. Yeah. I'm actually really happy Adventure Capitalist is coming to PlayStation 4 because my computer can't handle Adventure Capitalist. Holy crap. Plus my phone won't let me join the events. This is going to be a good thing for some of the people that have a PlayStation 4. It'll also introduce a bunch of new people too, hopefully. What about the Xbox One, says Mostin DL. Yes, I do have the Xbox One. It's probably my favorite of the, my favorite between the PlayStation 4 or the Xbox One. I kind of like the Xbox One a little bit more. The media controls and the other stuff that aren't necessarily games, I think work better on the Xbox One, which happens to be what I use it more for. I think I also prefer the Xbox One controller over the PlayStation 4, even though the touchpad thing is pretty cool and the motion control, but either of those features are rarely used. I would say the thing that I like about the Xbox One controller though is that you can hook up to the PC really easily, and the triggers are not exposed like they are on the PlayStation 4. So like I was saying, when I go to use media stuff, if you go to set down a controller and you just bump this bumper real quick, you'll end up fast forwarding and stuff. And that makes it really hard to watch movies or Netflix on. Basic Kirch says, hey, thanks for the shout out. No problem, man. I've been watching your channel for quite a long time and I haven't been able to find the subscribe button. Where is that? I do that too. Sometimes I end up just following channels even though I'm not subscribed to them. There's really no difference though. If you're following it, you're following it. One of the other things that you can do, even though people don't necessarily see this, for example, if I were to hit the subscribe button, over here there's a little gear that you can press, and you can say send me all the notifications for this channel so that you're always constantly notified of what this person's doing. And that way it doesn't fall into that subscription list you have where you really don't follow them, because on your main page there's only so much content there. So if you do that, then you'd never miss another thing. So for those of you guys really want to following something, that's an option, even though it's hidden and people don't know about it. But it's good to know. Alex is having problems. The moon crashes 60% of the time. What in the world? I have no idea why that happens. And I have no idea how to actually fix it. Sorry about that. It looks like I am going to have to use my profit enhancers. I've reached a point in the game where there's no longer anything's happening here. Like, I'm not even close. The upgrades might happen, but let's go ahead and boost it up, shall we? Boost it up! Nice, you get to punch it each time. Oh, it doesn't make the punch sound every time you click it. It's just silent. But that's a pretty good boost when you consider that it's doing a 16x all the way around, which means we're going to unlock Running of the Bulls. Yeah, look at that, 17 million. That's going to be a nice complete. The bare knuckle boxing, I have to get that all the way up to 60 in order to get it to its next level. And even with this boost, it still takes a while. This is going to be a slow event, guys. This is going to take a long time. Oh man, I have this stuff boosted and it's still barely moving. Although I did unlock now competitive eating. Alrighty. It's going to make me hungry though. Looking forward to lunch. You can see I'm actually recording during the daytime for once. That's why all the lights over here, because I got the windows open. It's like 95 degrees outside and humid. It's a hot day. Apparently supposed to get thunderstorms in the evening though. It might be entertaining. Well, let's get competitive eating. Look at that, 19 million. Not that much more, actually. All right, I'm gonna do this side by side so I can keep working through these comments, because I'm gonna have to keep clicking this thing over and over again. Simpson says, hey Brothgar, about No Man's Sky, it's a single player, but you can happen to see other players. It depends on your luck. Now, by that, you don't necessarily see the players. You see the worlds that they've discovered and named, I believe. So I think there was a time where people were on the same planet in the same place, but they didn't see each other. Because it's not a multiplayer game. You're not actually connected to each other. You're uploading finds to a server. Will the game be free on the PlayStation 4? Absolutely it will. Free to play, just like it is everywhere else. You'd be disappointed if it wasn't free to play on the PlayStation? Absolutely. You would be. From NATO 1510 or 1510. I've seen so many free mobile games cost a few pounds on the PlayStation Store. Wow, it'd actually be surprising if it wasn't. But I think I read that it actually is going to be free. I guess we'll find out on the 16th though, for sure. No Man's Sky doesn't look good to me. The whole hype behind No Man's Sky is the crazy amount of planets, but No Man's Sky looks like a bad game because it's one crazy thing. Is more of just because something. I see what you're saying. The game was overhyped, for sure. And it was also hyped in the idea that you might be able to have some sort of giant multiplayer game. Kind of like EVE Online, but a new kind of discovery version of it where you can go down to planets. I think that's what people are really looking for. Like, personally, that's what I would love to do. Have it be EVE Online and also have it be VR experience. And playing it on the PC, I know for sure that I could do a convert VR. Whether or not it's going to allow me to do stereographic 3D rendering, where you actually render it in 3D side by side, we'll have to see. I'll find out tonight here at midnight. You know, give it a try. It's definitely an exploration game. I do think that the game needs more content, but you know what? I don't really think they showed off a game that people really wanted to believe in, and it just caught a lot of hype. And you know what? I think they did a pretty good job of sharing what the game is and is about and what you can do in it. And what you see is what you get. So, I mean, I think part of that is just the expectation of a small developer not necessarily being able to do everything you thought it would be. But then again, we've seen plenty of AAA games not really provide a whole lot more than what they have. We'll see. I'm thinking it being on the PC, we'll jump into that world where modding's gonna really make a big difference. That's my hope, at least, because there's a huge potential for that game, I think. Keep up the good work, says the Bronny. Thanks so much right there. Can't wait for this event on Thursday. Also, it'll be hard to control the cursor on PlayStation 4. Just saying, it'll be a bit challenging. Yeah, there's another program I'm actually running to make that happen. It's the program where you can stream it to your PC. Except for it's not the one that PlayStation developed, it's one that somebody else developed, and it allows you to control, depending on games, it allows you to control your right joystick movement with your mouse. It's pretty handy that way. Lewis says, how did you get a legendary card? I'm in Arena 7 and lost interest in Clash Royale because it's just a pattern of winning and losing. Like I said in the past video, Adventure Capitalist is pretty much stress-free. Absolutely it is. unlike Clash Royale. Did I say Crusaders? Gosh, I don't know what I'm saying sometimes. I believe I I ended up getting a free magic chest, which you get magic chests after X amount of games that you play. Then you eventually unlock a magic chest. And in that was the legendary card. 60, there we go. Profits of the bare knuckle boxing times 22x. 20x? I'm gonna make some more profit now. If you could go anywhere in the world, where would you go, Alyssa Romeo? I believe I would go to New Zealand. I mean, if you ask me, that looks like paradise. But then again, you search any place and you're gonna get like the best pictures of anywhere. But I really like the whole idea of New Zealand and everything I've seen of it. Like, I don't know where this is, but I want to go there. Depending on how cool it would be, that might be my second place in the world I'd love to live too. It just looks like a chill country, man. Really? Really? 8 episodes and you still don't read my comment? Just play or make a series on Crab Wars. This is my last comment, says King Roblox V. It's probably because you're so early in the comment section that it isn't all the way up near the top. That's quite why I'm reading them backwards this time. Top comments are, they're weighted by who's commented the most and been around the most and likes and stuff like that. So I might flip them depending on what video I'm on. I don't know when Adventure Communist comes out. I have no idea. The game player, I'm catching up on Earth. An Adventure Capitalist, but still a little bit behind. Also, if you were to do a React video, I would recommend AFAC or Ask, Frisk, and Company. But you would need to play and beat Undertale first, which I also have not played. I'll look into these games when I don't have to constantly click my profit enhancers over here just to stay in the game. Yes! 100x from the backyard wrestling there. I know I'm not running the businesses at the bottom. There's just no way to do both at the same time. For the sake of the video, I'm not running them. Right, Brothgar, do you remember me? It's Awesome Kid Gamer. I changed my name for no reason. Anyway, you're doing great on the game. Keep it up. You also deserve more subscribers. What's up, Illuminati Gamer 101? You should really have some sort of like Illuminati symbol that you got going on up in there. You can keep your color scheme though. I like that. Dodge Howlin' Wolf Gaming. No problem. Codename Entertainment. Those are the Crusaders of the Lost Idol guys commenting here on the video. We'll be playing that later this afternoon, I believe. Love the videos. Keep up the good work. Thanks so much. A sack of berries. That looks delicious. I actually have blackberries in my backyard now. They're just becoming ripe. Delicious. Hey, Brothgar, start a new series. There's a really good game called Castle Clash. But isn't that just like Clash of Clans remake? By IGG. I got a game and recommend you play it. I'll check into it a little bit. But I don't think I'm going to end up making a series on it. We'll just have to see. I kind of have already a bit of a set series in mind of what I got going on here for right now. ROR Deck Wolf. I finally completed the Earth. Wow. Congratulations. That's a major achievement. Takes a long time to complete the Earth. I'll get those guys running down there just for a little bit of profit boost so I can finally get away from clicking this thing. They should add more planets. Do you think they will? Also, your videos are very good. I think they definitely should. And I think they will, hopefully, here pretty soon. I mean, there's really no reason that they couldn't. I mean, they keep making these events, which are basically planets. I don't know. I'm not sure why they wouldn't, especially if people are completing the Earth. You deserve 1 billion subs! 1 billion! 1/7 of the world's population. The crazy kids. That would be insane. It might be a little bit much. Like, every time you walk outside, one of your neighbors notices exactly who you are and everything like that. That might actually be weird. 1 billion subscribers. For your information, to Ollie Moon because you get more money. I'm not sure what you mean right there, Mario. You go to school on the August the 16th? It's the same day as it when it comes out on the PlayStation 4. Cool beans. What grade you gonna be going back in there, Hodden? Oh, we're up into the $1 billion now. I mean, I can upgrade anything to the next level. Don't let it go. Not quite. Getting a lot of game recommendations going on here again. Brothgar, if you want to explore a game, you should really play ABZU. It's a nice looking game, underwater game, and I really hope you are going to play this game. Let me check into these games here real quick once I'm done clicking on this button thing. Whatever, let's let it run out. It's just driving me nuts at this point. ABZU. You know what? I've seen some stuff about this a little bit. Relaxing, atmospheric. VR? No VR. It does look pretty chill. Exploring the underwater world. That's pretty recent too. That's definitely a different game as compared to some of the other things that you guys have been recommending. Interesting. It's like an aquarium you play in, or the aquarium video game, almost. This event's gonna be another hard one, I could tell. It's too slow. Plants vs. Zombies, Garden Warfare 2. I played it a little bit. Already. XX Minecrafter XX. Alright, well, thanks for commenting, guys. I got through all of them this time. Every single one. And we got the bull by the horns up to 66x. We got a decent start as far as this event goes. Got a couple more trophies in the background here. But this event's going to take a long time, guys. It's going to be exceptionally long. So it's going to be tough. It's going to take a little bit more effort. But we'll see how far we can get into it. Anyhow, thanks for watching, guys. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed this little episode here of AdVenture Capitalist. I got the right name. Almost said communist. I'll see you guys next time. If you earned your subscription, then thank you so much for that. Have a great day, guys. Peace. Brothgar out.